Hey everybody, it's Nick from HotSpawn, and I am joined today by Team Liquid's jungler, Yuuji. Nice to catch up with you again, man. We talked briefly at the end of last split. We're coming off of an 0-2 loss into Cloud9. Obviously not the result that you guys wanted, so we'll get the series out of the way and then we'll talk some more general stuff. How are you feeling about the series? I thought you guys looked quite strong at several points in the series. You certainly had the initiative at a couple points in both games. But what are you feeling about the series? What do you think went wrong? Where's your mind at?
I think both game. I guess first game. I think we were in a very good spot. I think we should win the game from that spot. I think if we play it better, but I think we were just making uh individual mistakes and just I guess maybe we took some fights to split, and I think that's why we lost the game on. And I think game two, I think early game was kind of rough, but we managed to come back. I think after that, I think we also could have won if he just played the fight speed better. And the games felt pretty close there.
Yeah, yeah. I think they looked like it on stage. Uh, you know, classic League of Legends where it's close until it's not. There's some very swingy inflection points, and suddenly a whole bunch of golden XP gets in the other team's pockets. But yeah, no, I think that's a good breakdown. So I wanted to sort of check up on some of the things we talked about last split. One of the things you were talking about then was your debut into the LTA was very sudden. You were talking about how you hadn't expected it at all, but you were really enjoying the process of just like learning, getting up to speed, and all the stuff you were essentially getting to download in this transition to tier one. And so I'm just sort of interested on, you've had a longer stretch since then to get assimilated, get set up with the team, and you're into what I would describe as like your first proper split of tier one play. How has that process been? How's the transition to like, you got an actual off season to prep and the knowledge that you're going to be playing on stage this season. How's that been? How's the process been? Yeah, just tell me about it.
I mean, it's been pretty fun. I think we've been screaming during MSI. We've been screaming the MSI teams. So we've been screaming for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think we had like decent amount of time to like get on the same page, get closer, playing together, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're getting a little bit more assimilated to like the differences between tier one and two play? Because I know like what I've talked to a lot of newer players to LCS, LTA, whatever over the years. And a big thing that comes up, especially in those first couple games that you had, I guess last split, is just like the difference in like tempo and like the micro decisions that you get punished for. Are you feeling you're feeling more assimilated to like where tier one play is at going into the split? Do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm getting used to tier one for sure. And I think I guess Mario play scrims or Mario play matches, I feel more confident going into the next matches.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think I'm just playing obviously more scrims, more games, more stage games. So I'm just
Yeah,
getting used to it.
yeah, awesome. Exactly right. It just takes reps, and like
Yeah.
I think there is also like a visible improvement that's like to me pretty clearly comfort. You're just like more ready to take the plays that you think are good, find the angles that you like. So the next questions have nothing to do with pro play, just for fun. But it's kind of fun to get you guys to work your imagination a little bit. So Riot has been doing these themed seasons. We went to
Hmm.
Noxus, we went to Ionia, and Riot has said there's sort of two buckets that they'll pull from when they're theming a season. One is places in the world, like Ionia, like Noxus, or whatever, and then the other one is skin lines, like Project High Noon, whatever. And they've said that those will be sort of the two general things that they'll theme these seasons after. If you got to pick, is there a region of the world or a skin line that you think would be a cool aesthetic for Summoner's Rift? That'd be a cool like look for a season.
Mm. I think last time I said high noon,
Mm.
but now I would say
Yeah, I was
maybe
checking in.
maybe like project, maybe like cyberpunk, maybe
Yeah,
cyberpunk world,
I've been hearing a
just
lot of
like cool,
project.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool skins. Maybe you could add something to the map. I don't know, maybe
yeah,
Baron for like robots. something, you know.
Robot Scuttle, Robot Scuttle. It can get
Yeah,
little
that would be great.
it can get little jet boosters whenever it jukes all of my skill shots. Uh,
Yeah, I mean that would be actually good.
yeah,
Yeah.
listen,
I
Scuttle's
like that.
goaded. The other thing, I've been asking junglers about this, so I'm not sure if you've been keeping up, but Riot seems to be teasing throughout the last two seasons that there's a Darken champion coming, wielding a glaive, so two-handed melee weapon. And to me, at least, when I hear Darken melee champion with a glaive, my mind's immediately going to this being a jungler. And so I've been asking junglers if you could put like one little thing on the wish list for a new jungler. Um, to get with like a Dark Glaive champion. I think the answers I've gotten so far were terrain traversal. Blabber just wants to clear his camps fast. But yeah, if you could put like one mechanic or one little thing on a wish list for a new jungler, what would you want?
Mm, maybe champion that like transforms like Jace, Elise. You
Mm.
know, you can press your R and you can
Mm.
transform, and you have like more spells. I think jungle champs are kind of been similar or like same for like so many split or like so many seasons. Like the meta champs are like always similar. So I think it would be, I guess, fun, or it would be like good for the game, I guess, if you have like more junglers to play for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and the other lanes keep stealing all the jungle transforming characters. Elise is a support now. Nidalee's a top laner.
Yeah,
Poor junglers just left adrift.
yeah.
So the other question I've had is just sort of more generally, how are you feeling about the format this split? It's very new, and the requirements of like who can and can't pick each other leads to some weird matchups. You guys have had to play the two strongest teams right out the gate. Essentially, yeah. How are you feeling about the split three format?
Well, to be honest, I didn't play the regular season of last split,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
I don't have much input since it's my first like regular season. But I do think it's kind of weird to just play 3 games, then just go into like BO5s.
Yeah.
And I also some teams that were saying that like maybe Lion, I think Lion, they played against us, Fly, and who else? Someone I think. And yeah, and
Hundred
there's also
Thieves.
teams that like facing like
Yeah. Was it
oh,
Hundred Thieves? I am also
I don't think it was
forgetting at
100.
this moment. They played against
Yeah,
somebody else.
maybe they played against maybe C9 Fly. I don't know.
Hmm.
And I do think there is. I don't think the format is like not too great.
Hmm.
I think there's like luck. There's like some luck. Also, like the last split standings also like matters. I think for a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And
It,
I
it,
know
it matters in
some
terms
teams
of
like
like pick order and who gets to pick when.
yeah, and I know some teams like change their players, like Lion, Dig. Who knows? Maybe they improved stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah, sure. Don't know. Totally makes sense to me. So the looking at the rest of the split that we've got coming up, we're about to transition to all BO5s, and it's a bit of a weird last split where it feels like the whole focus is on top two, those last two slots, getting to worlds. And so I've been asking a lot of people this, and it's just, what does success look like to you this split? Is there a bar that if you reach it, you think you'll be able to be satisfied with your performance? Because with such a top heavy end of season, um, yeah, I'm just interested to know like where you're setting the bar, where your sights are set in terms of this split.
Mm, I would say just winning the split, or at least qualifying for worlds. I think that would be. I think if we don't make it to worlds, or if we don't win the split, I wouldn't be like satisfied. I think for myself. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, that matches pretty much exactly what APA told me in terms of like his
Hmm.
goals. So it sounds like you guys have a similar focus there. But yeah, no, I honestly I would love to see you guys win the split. I think it'd be awesome to have you take a title on your first proper split. Um, yeah,
Hmm.
that's all I've got for you today, man. Sorry about the series, but I think you guys are looking a lot stronger this split, and I'm excited to see where you go. But pleasure as always to chat. Appreciate you taking the time, man.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Have a good one. Cheers, Yuji.